You shunned me over the holiday season. Stay locked in your cabin? And why? Why did the cruise line not hire me a veterinarian? Yep, it's Saturday morning and it's time for what every cruiser wants. Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and we are back with some new cruise comments for you this week. And we're going to talk about someone who feels they were shunned over the holiday season. And honestly, stop whining. We have someone who thinks this specific type of cruiser, well, you know what? That they should be forced to stay in their cabin. They shouldn't be out in certain places around the ship. And finally, we have someone whose love of animals has them upset that the cruise line, well, wouldn't provide them a veterinarian on one of their cruise port stops. So let's jump in. Let's read these comments. Let's find out, are they right? Are they wrong? Are they speaking for everyone out there? And do they know what every cruiser wants? First up today, I was shunned by the cruise line over the holiday season. You didn't mention me. You didn't mention my job, profession, and now I feel hurt. Hurt on the inside that it wasn't about me. I don't know why there's some people out there that think that a cruise line or someone who works for a cruise line is just going to whip out a big list and say, this week I'd like to mention these 1,000 jobs that people do out there. That they don't whip out a second list and says, I now want to mention these 1,000 things that have happened around the planet. None of it has anything to do with cruising, but of course, that's what we'll focus on and that's what we'll mention. And when somebody feels like that, you get this. I am platinum level VIFP. Going on Panorama again in February. It would have been thoughtful of you, John, to wish all us carers working over the holidays to look after the elderly and our communities. The holidays can be especially heavy for caregivers like me. While Carnival celebrates, many of us are quietly managing medications, appointments, exhaustion, and emotions that don't fit neatly into a festive season. Shunning us hurts. Now, absolutely no shade whatsoever to healthcare workers and healthcare providers and caregivers out there, except for maybe the one that wrote this particular comment. So, yes, it's the holiday season. Yes, the cruise line is out celebrating because that's what they do. People are on vacation, so naturally they are going to be celebrating. But you're not there because you are doing the job that you chose to do, you selected to do, yet you still got time to write into the cruise line and let them know you didn't mention my job over the holiday season. You are out celebrating and you did not think of me. So there's really only one thing I've got to say to this person. It's not the cruise line's responsibility to mention every single profession out there every time they celebrate something. Stop whining. Next up, we're going to talk about service dogs, and this one comes up every once in a while. I get that not everybody may be a fan of dogs. I get that there are people out there that are allergic to dogs. However, the law says service dogs, actual service dogs, they can go on cruise ships. The cruise line cannot stop them. It's not like they can go, oh, you have a seeing eye dog. You're not allowed on our ship. It doesn't work that way. They are absolutely allowed to cruise, and they should be allowed to cruise. Why can they not enjoy a vacation the same as the rest of us just because they have a service animal? We are talking service animals. We're not talking your emotional support peacock. We're talking actual service animals. And even though people know it's the law, they know it's allowed, they will still make comments to somehow restrict these people's ability to enjoy a vacation. And when they do, you get this. 4 out of 10 Americans are all allergic to dogs. It may be, as you say, John, United States law that service dogs can cruise, but they should be told to eat dinner in their own cabin and not in the main dining hall. So it may be, as John Heald said, that it's the law. It may be, It is the law. But I'm just trying to picture this in my head. So you have an individual on a cruise ship, they have their service animal, when they are allowed to go eat in the main dining room. No problem with that whatsoever. But there's somebody in that dining room who looked at this and saw this and said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you bringing your service animal? You should not be allowed to be in here and eating with people. Absolutely not. You go lock yourself and eat in your cabin all by yourself with your service animal. That's what you should be allowed to do. You can't possibly partake in the main dining room. So, according to them, and I'm going to assume they must be one of these people, that 4 out of 10 Americans are allergic to dogs. And I get, yes, people are allergic to dogs. So let's assume this person that wrote this in is one of those 4 to 10. I get that's an assumption, but we're going to go with it anyway. They feel that a person with a service animal should not be in the main dining room. They should be locked in their cabin. Let's reverse that. Let's say that the individual with the service dog is allowed in the main dining room, which they absolutely are. And if you're the person that has a problem with it, how about you go eat alone in your cabin? Why does somebody else have to go eat alone in their cabin to suit you? If you don't like it, you go eat alone in your cabin. Stop putting the burden, the blame, the problem on somebody else. If it's you with a problem, you take your ass to your cabin. Leave other people alone. And finally, we're going to talk about a cruise line who would not get these cruise passengers a veterinarian. I get being an animal lover. I have dogs. I love my animals. I've also traveled enough that I know that some of the places we go to around the world on cruise ships, you're going to see stray animals. You see them here at home too. Let's not act like this is, something that only happens in the rest of the world. But yeah, you're going to get off in some cruise ports and you're going to see stray animals. But the cruise ship you arrived on is not an emergency animal hospital or facility that's going to be able or capable of taking care of these stray animals. And sometimes there's a cruiser who doesn't get it, who doesn't understand it, and well, they write in a comment, of course. On 12/22, our ship Magic stopped in San Juan in Puerto Rico. Both my sister and I have dogs at home that have been rescued. Between us, we have 5 rescue dogs. We walked into the town to see the castle. We were so traumatized and were crying real tears when we saw so many stray dogs roaming the streets. One dog was limping and had a deep laceration on his back paw. I picked the poor thing up and tried to bring it onto the ship so the medical staff could do something. I was refused entrance by the San Juan security. I left the dog with my sister and went on board to guest services for them to get the help of a veterinary doctor and was told no. There was no compassion. Why would Carnival send us somewhere on our cruise that has such horrible things to see? Maybe Carnival can contribute some money to opening a shelter for these poor creatures. Everyone I have told this story to is saying Carnival should have done something. We got to break this one down. So, one, they were traumatized and crying real tears because they saw stray dogs. But again, does anybody know a place anywhere where you'll never see a stray dog? It would be great. It would be awesome and spectacular for this world if we didn't have stray animals. But is there really a place that you wouldn't see one somewhere? But they came across one dog. One dog, it had a limp. It had a laceration on its back paw. So what they did is they picked this dog up. Now, they didn't try to take it to a local veterinarian themselves. They didn't try to get help for the dog anywhere in San Juan, Puerto Rico. They could have Googled. They didn't do that. Instead, they attempted to take this stray dog back on the cruise ship so they could take it to medical and medical could take care of it. Now, the comment we did right before this, we just talked about only service animals are allowed on board these cruise ships. So why would you think that you could pick up a stray dog in any cruise port and take it back on board the cruise ship. And they're upset because the security there at San Juan said no, as they should have. They did their job, but it doesn't end there. Now, one of them stays with the dog, the other one goes back on the ship and now goes to guest services and says, "Guest services, we have this stray dog that we just found. It has a hurt paw. You now must somehow get in contact and provide veterinary service for this dog." And again, they were told no by guest services, as they should have. Because, like I said earlier, why did they not reach out to a local veterinarian? Why did they not take care of this themselves? Why is it the cruise line's responsibility to suddenly take care of this for them? But of course, it's the cruise line. They have no compassion. That's why they said no. Nothing to do with the fact that this has nothing to do with the cruise line. That has nothing to do with Carnival whatsoever. You left the cruise port. You were out in San Juan, Puerto Rico. You came across a dog and somehow believe that is Carnival Cruise Line's problem? And they finish with, why, oh, would Carnival bring us to such a terrible place with such terrible things to see, the things you can see anywhere around this world? But the solution is Carnivals, well, they should just give money. They should just start shelling out the cash to open an animal shelter for stray animals in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And of course, everyone she talked to and told this story to agreed that Carnival should have taken care of this. Who is everyone? How many people did you tell this story? Telling this story to your sister and her agreeing with you does not count as everyone. And again, I get it. I understand nobody wants to see stray animals. Nobody wants to see hurt animals. But come on, people. It's not the cruise line's responsibility to police stray dogs around the world. They just can't do that. And that is going to be our video this week for what every cruiser wants. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are these people right? Are these people wrong? Has the cheese just slid off of their cracker? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.